Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. Now, the first thing we're going to do, because we don't really need to be in the Wooded Hollow for anything other than this, is we're going to unlock World 3. And then we're going to actually go to the entrance of World 3 to get an ability. Okay. It's there. It's there. One obviously goes. Come on, that's not where I wanted it. See, now the most annoying part about that is that it put it down, but then I couldn't pick it up right away because it had already because it was registering that I was in the spot that I originally had wanted to put it anyway. Okay, good. I can see a little bit of that there. These puzzles never get very difficult, but obviously each one will have less and less pieces to it. So the time will get a little bit tighter. Just a little bit, though. But it's never something that you have to really worry about too much. But yeah, we'll unlock this. Just because we don't, like I said, we don't have to come back here. But I want to get the eggs that we unlock. So pretty much in between, like every time that we come to a new area like this, like a new hub area, there should be another thing, like another egg for us to get, I think. Pretty sure, anyway. And these next ones we get are probably the most useful eggs that we have, just because they make a lot of stuff rather trivial. But yeah, we'll get that done there so that we don't have to come back here. And then we'll head to the plateau, because we do have one thing. I know that we have at least one thing that we can do back at Spiral Mountain now. Oh, I guess we will have to go back there, because we're going to get the... I figured, why not, since these parts are rather short. Whenever we get, you know, the chance. Oh yeah, so this is Wumba's overworld hut, overworld wigwam. Mumbo also has an overworld hut. Mumbo's overworld hut requires a regular Jinjo, or regular, not Jinjo, not Jiggy, Globo. But Wumba's here requires a very special one that we won't be able to get to until after Jolly Roger's Lagoon. For blasting thing, these eggs were made. Don't stand close when you fire a grenade. So yeah, we now have grenade eggs, because fuck logic. Because we're just going to apparently shove a bunch of eggs down Kazooie's throat so that she can spit them out for us. Either that, or they're just like in the backpack, and Kazooie comes out and like coughs, like just grabs one and coughs them up. Now I think there might be notes or something. Yeah, notes down here. Once again, not something that we need. Just like in the first game, for like actual gameplay purposes and like beating the game, you don't need anywhere near 100% of every level. It may actually be even more forgiving than the first game in regards to that. But now that we have the grenade eggs, we're going to head back to Spiral Mountain. Because like I said, I know that there's one thing that we can get there. And there is a thing that we need grenade eggs for there, but I'm not sure if we need another ability as well to do it. It all depends. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's definitely easier if you have the other ability as well, but I'm not sure if it's actually necessary, you know? Let's see. I don't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Boosh. So yeah, you get another ability actually in the next world, where you can fire eggs while you're flying around. And obviously it does make it a little bit easier. Well, I say that, but I mean, it obviously isn't all that hard. Also, so this is a fish. You might remember that we talked to him in part 1. Um, and I commented that he said that he fell off of a barbecue, even though they could have very easily just had it be Banjo's fish that we saw in the fish bowl. But yeah, now this guy here, he gives you extra bubbles. And not only that, he teaches us to swim faster. So we can now hold our breath even longer, and while we're underwater, if we hold X and A... Oops, hang on. If we hold X and A, we'll get the combo of Banjo paddling and Kazooie, for wings, doing it, which makes it so much faster. As soon as you can, I would recommend getting that. You'll definitely want it before Jolly Roger's Lagoon, because that is a lot of underwater stuff. The bubbles don't play as much of a role in that in the underwater level as you would think. They do fudge with, reality a little bit in order to make it that you don't, run out of air. But here we go. We got another... Come here. There we go. Lucky loser. It's a super secret bronze egg. Wonder what that's doing here. Now, I think that's it for game cartridges. And the stop and swap stuff that's in this game. I'm racking my brain right now trying to think if there is more. But those are the only 3 that I can remember. And I know one was homing eggs. One was homing eggs. One was the Ice Cavern Key, which I do believe was this one that was over here. That you have to climb up to. I think that one gave you the Ice Cavern Key. And I honestly can't remember what did the last one give you? Because there's definitely 3. Got the ice key. We got the homing eggs. We got a gamer picture, but that was obviously not a thing on the 360. Was it in... I think it was in the prison compound that we need to go. Pretty sure. As long as there's water over here, it is. Yep, sure it is. Alright. So yeah, if we look at our totals, I do believe that we are only missing a single Jiggy from here. Yep, bam, 1 Jiggy, which we're going to get right now. And then while we're in here, we will also get the get another Jiggy for Glitter Gulch Mine that we can get. Now, technically, I was torn as to whether or not to do the Glitter Gulch Mine Jiggy in the last part, but considering that you had to come here in order to get the Jiggy, and I wanted to get this one in, well, whatever. And I wanted to get this Jiggy in this part, not the not last part, because it really makes no sense to come here and get this Jiggy and not the Glitter Gulch one, or come here and get the Glitter Gulch one and not the other one. So this is fairly easy. As soon as you find the first pillar, you just need to go in sequence. It's not hard. How it resets, I'm not sure, but whatever. It's not something I'm really going to worry about. But yeah, you just go in sequence. You might, you have plenty of time. Oh yeah, I forgot that after it goes to the lowest one, you then actually have to go and get it. You have plenty of time. The only thing that can even slow you down is if you go the wrong direction at the beginning. But obviously, even if you do, it's fairly easy to just correct. And it's like, oh, well, that one didn't activate anything, so I guess it must be the next one, right? But yeah, it's one of those jiggies, which, to be fair, are most of the jiggies in this game, where you need a thing from another world. But that one, or like an ability from another world, where it's just like, why did you make me wait to get this, Like, especially since that's the only thing you can't collect in this part, right? Or in the first world. Without an ability from another one. It's like, why? Like, why did you make me do that? To be fair, World 2, obviously, isn't that much better. There's only 2 things. Now, you might think, Dilberta left before us. Where the hell is she? Well, it turns out that even though that seems like a fairly small tunnel, and what you would assume would be a fairly straight shot, not that you would know that. Obviously, it's a little bit of a maze because we beat Dilberta. And now Bullion Bill here is happy as fuck because he got his mole back. I think it's supposed to be a mole just because it's like mine, so I don't know why it would be a rat. I mean, it looks like a really fat rat, but I'm going to assume that it's a mole. Oops. But yeah, so that's everything we can do in between parts now. I think in between the next... Actually, come to think of it, how many... No, there's no way we got enough, right? Totals, objects, and items. Yeah, we only have 3. So. Alright! Fuck, we should... Damn it. I did forget. Oh, whoops. I also don't want that. Nope, doesn't actually matter. I'll have to use the silo either way, so I may as well leave here. We forgot to, or I forgot to turn in the Cheeto pages. Now, I'm pretty sure this first one is fairly worthless. Oh, right, and I forgot to do this. Good God. Alright. So I forgot to do this. Choose a Jinjo. One of the few overworld Jinjos. Can't believe I almost forgot him. But yeah, I forgot to turn in the Cheeto page. Which would have been... Oh, God. Man, it's a good thing that this part doesn't... Like, that... See, this is one of the reasons why I don't want to do these things as part of, like, the big levels. Because, like, the last one of these, Monday's video, right? It was only, like, 10 minutes long. And then Glitter Gulch, Wednesday's video, was, I think, 50 minutes long. So, like, if I had missed, like, or forgot about one thing and had to, like, retrace my steps to go and get it, that would have been horrible. Now, I just want to check, because this is the first time we were in here. I don't think there's anything in here. I don't think. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty dull. Alright. So yeah, this is, I think, the first time we've actually went to Cheeto. But yeah, I want to say that his first couple are basically the same as in the last game. Now, if you noticed, we actually already have the upgrades from the last game. Like, we are already carrying 100 eggs and 100 regular feathers. And that. But he doubles it again. Ugh. Now, I think the first one's going to be eggs again. Oh, it's feathers first. Okay. Yeah. It's also not a small clue. I also love how Banjo's apparently an absolute idiot. Because he's like, Mayhem Temple code room. It's like, that's not a secret. Like, that's not a hint. That's just straight up telling me, oh, Christ. That's just straight up telling me where it is. Oh, fuck, what did I get? What did I get? A skill stop, alright. So this is the first one, and we got it easy. And now watch the energy bar. It starts at wherever your health is, and then it very, very slowly moves like that. And then once it gets up to full, or if for whatever reason you want less than full health, you just hit X. Or you can just wait for the timer to run out. Those are really good to get if you're at like 1 hit point, at like 1 health. You get that, and then it's like bam, full health. Because they never move faster than that. Like, you would think, right, that you know, as you got more health, it might move faster to make it a little bit harder for you to get full health. But no, it really doesn't. It remains that easy. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah. Now we'll go and we'll enter our code because we got it. So why not? Like I said, these parts are super short anyway. So I mean, this little bit of cleanup, which actually might be what I start to call these. Like just maybe like this one will be called Glitter Gulch Cleanup or something. I don't know, but that might mean that might make people think that like I'm going into Glitter Gulch to clean up what I missed, which I technically got one, but I don't know what else to call them. Maybe I could just be like clean up world, no, clean up one or something. I don't know. So you may notice that there's exactly 26 letters on here. There isn't any doubles like in the first game. Mainly because you don't need to spell anything in this one besides the cheats. Yeah, the feathers cheat will double the maximum number of red and gold feathers that you can carry. And like I said, I'm pretty sure... How do I, Oh, right, duh. I'm pretty sure the next cheat we get from them is just the eggs cheat. Where it doubles your eggs. Which, you know, once again, useful, but, whatever. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. A little bit more, I think, than the last part. Let's see. Yeah, like so almost twice as long as the last one of these, as Monday's video. The next one of these, next video is obviously going to be Witchy World. But the next one of these cleanup videos, I don't think there's a whole lot to do in it. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.